wisdom, instruction, understanding, knowledge, judgment, equity, justice, subtlety to the simple, knowledge and discretion to the young man. Wise man will hear and increase learning. Man of understanding will attain unto wise counsels. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of your father. Forsake not the law of your mother, for they shall be an ornament of grace unto your head, and chains about your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, consent thou not. They promise you riches, they swear you'll belong, but their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Yeah, finesse in the way with them, confront your foot from their path, for they lay wait for their own blood, they lurk privily for their own lives. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. So are the ways of everyone greedy of gain, which takes away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom cries without. She utters her voice in the streets. She cries in the chief place of concourse. In the city she utters her words, saying, How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? Turn you at my reproof? Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of your father. Forsake not the law of your mother, for they shall be an ornament of grace unto your head, and chains about your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, consent thou not. They promise you riches, they swear you'll belong, but their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Love, press in the way with them, refrain your foot from their path, for they lay wait for their own blood, they lurk privily for their own lives. Because I have called and you refused, I stretched out my hand and no man regarded. You have set at naught all my counsel, and would under my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes, when your fear comes as desolation, and your destruction comes as a whirlwind. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. My son, walk not in the way with them. Refrain your foot from their path.
If you receive my words, hide my commandments within you. If you seek her as silver, search for her Dig deep into the earth, turn every stone, silver in the mountain, treasure buried in bone, won't rest till wisdom wears the crown. Then shall you understand the fear of the Lord. Then shall you find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. Discretion shall preserve you. Understanding shall keep you. When wisdom enters into your heart, knowledge is pleasant unto your soul, to deliver you from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaks froward things, who leave the paths of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness. She'll call you in the night, strange woman with flattering tongue. Her house inclines unto death, her paths unto the dead. None that go unto her return again. But you shall walk in the way of good men. Keep the paths of the righteous. The upright shall dwell in the land. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, the transgressors rooted out. But you shall dwell in the land. You shall
Bind mercy and truth about your neck. Write them upon the table of your heart. Find favor in the sight of God and man. Honor the Lord with your substance, with the first fruits of all your increase. So shall your barns be filled with plenty. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him,
Happy is the man that finds wisdom, the man that gets understanding. She's more precious than rubies. All you desire can't compare. Her ways are ways of pleasantness. All her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold, a tree of life. When you lie down, you shall not be afraid. Your sleep shall be sweet. The Lord shall be your confidence. He'll keep your foot from being taken.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path. Feel of wine in your own days. Fear the Lord. Depart from evil. It shall be health to your navel, marrow to your bones.
The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools.
The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools.
My father pulled me close, said, son, I'll tell you what I know. There's light that grows and grows, and darkness where the broken go. He said, get wisdom, don't let go. Get understanding, let it show. She'll lift you high, she'll keep you whole. Guard her like you guard your soul. Light keeps shining, shining brighter. Every step I'm climbing higher, but they stumble in the night, lost in shadows, no more light. Whoa. Keep your heart above all else. Everything you are flows out. Watch your mouth, straighten your eyes. Don't look left, don't look right. Stay the path and stay the course. Let your feet find solid ground. Don't slip into evil's house. Don't wander when the dark comes round. Light
Hear, you children, the instruction of a father. Attend to no understanding, for I give you good doctrine. Forsake not my law. I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also, and said unto me, let your heart retain my words. Keep my commandments and live. Get wisdom. Get understanding. Forget it not. Neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve you. Love her, and she shall keep you.
Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all you're getting, get understanding, exalt her, and she shall promote you.
She shall bring you to honor. When you embrace her, she shall give to your head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to you. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings. The years of your life shall be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom. I have led you in right paths. When you go, your steps shall not be straitened. And when you run, you shall not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is your life.
To the path of the wicked, or to the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it. Turn from it and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief. Their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just
Is as the shining light that shines more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words. Incline your ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from you a froward mouth, perverse lips put far from you. Let your eyes look right on. Let your eyelids look straight before you. Ponder the path of your feet. Let all your ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove your foot from evil. Remove your foot from evil. Remove your foot from evil.
You signed your name in blood for a stranger, shook hands with a man you don't know. Now you're caught in the trap of your promise, and there's nowhere left to go. Go watch the ant, you fool. She's got no boss, no guide, no rule, but she works while the summer's burning, storing up for the winter's turning. A little sleep, a little folding of the hands. Poverty's coming like an armed man, and you think you're resting, but you're dying where you stand. A little sleep, a little folding of the hands. There's a man who winks with deception, speaks lies with a crooked grin. He sows discord like seeds in the morning, waits for chaos to begin. But the Lord hates 7 things: pride and lies and violent schemes, false witness, hearts plotting evil, feet that run to cause upheaval. Can you hold fire against your chest and not get burned? Can you walk on hot coals and not get scorched? So how do you think you'll touch her and walk away clean? The husband's rage is coming, and he'll show no mercy. A thief can pay back what he's taken 7 times the gold he stole, but the man who sleeps with another's woman, he destroys his own soul. Bind these words around your neck, let them guard you while you sleep. When you wake, let them speak to you, 'cause the path of wisdom steep. The path of wisdom steep. The path of wisdom steep. Keep my words close, hide them in your heart, bind them on your fingers like a ring. Say to wisdom, you're my sister. Call understanding family, 'cause she'll keep you from the woman with the smooth and flattering tongue, the one who waits in darkness for the foolish and the young.
I looked through my window at twilight as the black and dark night came on.
saw a young man void of understanding, passing through the street at her corner.
He went the way to her house in the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night, in the black and dark night. She caught him and she kissed him. With a brazen face she said, I'd perfumed my bed with myrrh. Come, let's take our fill till morning. Let us solace ourselves with love.
For my husband's gone on a journey. He won't be back for days. And with her flattering lips,
She forced him on his way.
he goes after her straightway, as an ox goes to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks,
Till a dart strikes through his liver, as a bird hastens to the snare, and knows not that it is for his life.
Listen to me now, you sons. Don't let your hearts decline to her ways. Go not astray in her path, for she has cast down many wounded. Strong men have been slain by her. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death, going down to the chambers of death.
Her house is the way to hell.
Going down to the chambers of
Does not wisdom cry? Does not understanding put forth her voice? She stands in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the pass. She cries at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in, at the door.
Oh, you simple ones, understand wisdom. You fools, be of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things. The opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall speak truth. Wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing twisted or perverse in them.
Receive my instruction,
Not silver,
knowledge rather than choice
for
gold.
wisdom is better than rubies and all the things you desire.
wisdom, I am understanding. I have strength, by me kings reign, and princes decree justice. By me princes rule, and nobles all the judges of the earth.
I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Riches and honor are with me, enduring riches and righteousness.
The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. When there were no depths, I was brought forth, when there were no fountains abounding with water. Before the mountains were settled, before the hills I was brought forth. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth. When he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the fountains of the deep. Then I was by him as one brought up with him. I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him, rejoicing in the habitable part of his earth. And my delights were with the sons of men.
Receive my instruction,
And not silver,
knowledge rather than choice gold.
for wisdom is better than rubies and all the things you desire. Can't compare to me. Now therefore hearken unto me, O you children. Blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that hears me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso finds me finds life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sins against me wrongs his own soul. They that hate me love death. All they that hate me love death. Whoso finds me finds life, but all they that hate me love death.
She built her house on 7 pillars, killed the beast and mixed the wine, set the table, sent her maidens, calling from the highest heights. Come, you simple ones, turn in here, leave your foolish ways behind. Eat my bread and drink my wine. Walk in the way of understanding. Rebuke a wise man, he will love you. Teach a just man, he'll increase. Give instruction to the wise, and he'll be wiser still.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Knowledge of the Holy One, that's understanding. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom. Choose this house and you will live. Your days will be multiplied.
But there's another woman calling, loud and ignorant. She she sits at her door. In the high places of the city, calling to those who pass by. Stolen waters are sweet, she whispers. Bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knows not that the dead are there. Her guests are in the depths of hell.
2 invitations to women calling your name. 2 tables set before you, but they don't end the same. One leads to life eternal, the other to the grave. One is wisdom's banquet, the other is the way of death, of death, of death.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Knowledge of the Holy One, that's understanding. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom. Choose this house and you will live. Your days will be multiplied. She built her house on 7 pillars.
She built her house on 7 pillars.
Don't go to the house of folly. Her guests are in the depths of
A wise son makes his father glad. A foolish son brings his mother grief. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. The Lord won't let the righteous starve, but he'll cast away the craving of the wicked. Lazy hands bring poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth.
There's a blessing on the head of the just, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. The memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot. 2 pairs, 2 ends. One leads to life, one leads to death. 2 mouths, 2 words. One speaks life, one speaks destruction. The mouth of a righteous man is a fountain of life, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all sins. Wisdom is found in the lips of him that has understanding, but a rod is for the back of him that has no sense. The wise store up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. There's a blessing on the head of the just, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. The memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot. 2 paths, 2 ends. One leads to life, one leads to death. 2 mouths, 2 words. One speaks life, one speaks destruction. As the whirlwind passes, so is the wicked no more. But the righteous is an everlasting foundation.
righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. The blessing of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Sin is sport to a fool, but a man of understanding has wisdom. The fear of the wicked, it shall come upon him, but the desire of the righteous shall be granted.
The righteous shall never be removed, but the wicked shall not inherit the earth.
The mouth of the just brings forth wisdom, but the froward tongue shall be cut out.
The righteous shall never be removed, the wicked shall not inherit the earth.
Never be removed.
Never be removed.
A wise son makes a father glad, but a foolish son breaks his mother's heart. Treasures gained by wicked hands, they won't profit when the judgment starts. The Lord won't let the righteous starve, but he'll destroy what evil craves. The hand that's lazy becomes poor, but diligence, it paves the way.
There's a mouth that speaks like fountains, flowing life and truth in every word. But violence hides behind the wicked, waiting silent to be heard. Blessings fall upon the righteous head, while the fool's name rots away. Memory of the just is blessed, but the wicked's legacy decays.
Hatred stirs up every fight, but love will cover all the wrongs. The wise store up their knowledge tight, but the fool's mouth won't last long. Whoever walks in integrity, they walk secure and unafraid, but twisted paths and crooked ways will find themselves betrayed. The one who winks brings sorrow down, the babbling fool will fall, but righteous lips deliver life, and wisdom saves us all.
There's a mouth that speaks like fountains, flowing life and truth in every word. But violence hides behind the wicked, waiting silent to be heard. Blessings fall upon the righteous head, while the fool's name rots away. Memory of the just is blessed, but the wicked's legacy decays.
The righteous labor leads to life, but what the wicked earn is sin. Whoever heeds correction walks the path, but he who hates reproof, he's lost within. When words are many, sins nearby, but wise men hold their tongue. The silver tongue of righteous speech is worth more than the wicked song. The fear of wicked comes to pass, but what the righteous hope, it's granted. The storm will sweep the wicked fast, but the righteous firmly planted.
The righteous firmly planted. The righteous firmly planted.
let it go. But the man who grips his gold too hard will reap what misers sow.
I've seen the generous get richer while the stingy waste away. There's a law you can't escape. What you give will come your way. The one who waters will be watered. The one who gives will gain. You scatter seed and harvest plenty. You hoard it, you'll feel the pain. When the city sees the righteous rising, everyone celebrates. But when evil falls, they're shouting, 'cause justice came. Your riches won't protect you when the judgment finally comes. But the life you lived with open hands, that's the battle won. A gracious woman keeps her honor while violent men just clutch their gold. And the merciful man saves his soul while the cruel one grows cold. False scales are an abomination, but a just weight the Lord delights. You can cheat the man in front of you, but you can't cheat what's right. The one who waters will be watered. The one who gives will gain. You scatter seed and harvest plenty. You hoard it, you'll feel the pain. When the city sees the righteous rising, everyone celebrates. But when evil falls, they're shouting, 'cause justice came, though late. He that trusts in riches, he will fall like leaves that drop in autumn's cold. But the righteous flourish like a tree planted deep, wild and free. Wild and free. Wild and There is a light that rejoices, a fire that dances in the house of the just, burning clear, burning bright. But the lamp of the wicked is put out. It flickers in the wind of its own pride. For only by pride comes contention. But with the well-advised is wisdom. Wealth gathered by vanity shall diminish like sand through the fingers. It slips. But he that gathers by labor, grain by grain, stone by stone, shall increase. Hope deferred makes the heart sick. It is a weight in the chest, a long gray horizon with no sun. But when the desire comes, it is a tree tree of life, a tree of life springing from the dry ground. Hope deferred is the sickness, but the promise fulfilled is the cure. But the way of the transgressor is hard. The way is hard, rough terrain, broken stones, a path that eats its own. A wicked messenger falls into mischief, but a faithful ambassador is health. Poverty and shame to him that refuses instruction, but he that regards reproof, he shall be honored, he shall stand. He that walks with wise men shall be wise. He that walks with wise men shall be wise. But a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Evil pursues sinners. It hunts them down in their own streets. But to the righteous good shall be repaid. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, a legacy written in stone, not sand. And the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just.
The desire accomplished is sweet to the soul, sweet to the soul.
Where no oxen are, the crib is clean, it is pristine. Not a speck of dirt on the floor, not a scratch on the wooden door. It is perfect and it is empty. But by the strength of the ox comes the harvest. You want the gain, then you must welcome the stain. You want the yield, then you must break the field. The heart knows its own bitterness. It sits alone in a crowded room, and a stranger cannot intermingle with its joy. We paint the face with laughter, we mimic the sound of mirth, but even in laughter the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth, heaviness. A simple man believes every word he hears, drifting like smoke where the wind commands. But the prudent man looks well to his going, he understands where the solid ground stands. There is a way, there is a way. It seems right to a man, it looks like the dawn of a golden day. It feels like the master plan, the path is straight, the gate is wide. There are no shadows where the monsters hide. It seems right. It seems right. But the ends thereof are the ways of death. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge, a fountain of life. To depart from the snares of the dark, the king is honored by the multitude. But a prince is destroyed when the people are few. Envy rots the bones like a slow disease, but a sound heart is the life of the flesh. Righteousness exalts a nation, it lifts it high above the dust, but sin is a reproach to any people. A soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger fast. You can end a war with how you speak, or start a fire that burns for weeks. The tongue of the wise uses knowledge right, but the mouth of fools pours out foolishness tonight. A gentle tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness in it, it breaks the spirit twice. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, watching the evil and the good. Your words are either death or life, choose them like you know you should. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness breaks the spirit down. You can build a man up with what you say, or bury him 6 feet in the despises his father's instruction, but he who regards reproof is prudent son. In the house of the righteous is much treasure, but in the revenues of the wicked trouble comes. The sacrifice of the wicked is abomination, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. The way way of the wicked. The Lord hates that, but He loves the one who follows after right.
Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a fatted calf with hatred served. Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure with a troubled heart.
All the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that's of a merry heart, it's a continual feast, a little with righteousness and peace, is better than much with no release. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, watching the evil and the good. Your words are either death or life. Choose them like you know you should. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness breaks the spirit down. You can build a man up with what you say, or bury him 6 feet in the ground. The heart of the righteous studies to answer, but the mouth of the wicked pours out evil things. The Lord is far from the wicked's cry, but He hears the prayer of the righteous king. A merry heart makes a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken. Better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble unspoken.
Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. The way that seems right leads to death, but the path of life.
You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not
The preparations of the heart belong to man, but the answer of the tongue, that's from the Lord. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirits like a sword.
Commit your works.
Unto the Lord, and your thoughts will be established strong.
The Lord has made
All things for himself, even the wicked for the day when it all goes wrong. A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. You can draw the map, you can make the plans, but He is the one who intercepts. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before the fall. Better to be humble with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud and tall. Everyone that's proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not go unpunished. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. By the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, it's true. He makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than revenues without virtue. But just wait and balance are the Lord's, all the weight of the beggar, his work. The throne is established by righteousness, and kings love lips that speak what's right, not what lurks.
how much better to get wisdom than gold.
To get understanding rather than silver's hold. He that handles a matter wisely shall find good. trusts in the Lord, happy is he understood.
A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. You can draw the map, you can make the plans, but he's the one who intercepts. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before the fall. Better to be humble with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud and tall. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and sweetness of lips increases learning flow. The understanding of a man is a wellspring of life, but the instruction of fools is folly, you know. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. There's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof death's road. The hoary head is a crown of glory if it's found in the way of righteousness true. He that's slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that rules his spirit than he that takes a city through. Better than the mighty, better than a city, he that rules his spirit, better than the belong to man, but the answer of the tongue that's from the Lord. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirits like a sword. Commit your works unto the Lord, and your thoughts will be established strong. The Lord has made all things for himself, even the wicked for the day when it all goes wrong. A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. You can draw the map, you can make the plans, but he's the one who intercepts. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before the fall. Better to be humble with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud and tall. Everyone that's proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not go unpunished. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. By the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, it's true. He makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than revenues without virtue. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bag are his work. The throne is established by righteousness, and kings love lips that speak what's right, not what lurks. How much better to get wisdom than gold, to get understanding rather than silver's hold. He that handles a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusts in the Lord, happy is he understood. A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. You can draw the map, you can make the plans, but he's the one who
destruction of fools is folly, you know. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. There's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof death's road. The hoary head is a crown of glory if it's found in the way of righteousness true. He that's slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that rules his spirit than he that takes a city through. Better than the mighty, better than a city. He that rules his spirit better than the mighty.
A fool has no delight in understanding, but only wants his heart revealed. He opens wide his mouth to show his folly, while the wise man keeps his words concealed. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calls out for strokes. The mouth of a fool is his destruction, and his lips, they're the snare that chokes.
The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they're safe. But a rich man's wealth is his strong city, and like a high wall in his own conceit.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. You can speak destruction, you can speak life. Choose your words like you're standing before God above. The words of a talebearer are as wounds, they go down into the innermost parts. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men's hearts. He that answers a matter before he hears it, it is folly and shame unto him. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit, who can carry that within? The heart of the prudent gets knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks it out. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble, no doubt. Whoso finds a wife finds a good thing, and obtains favor from the Lord's hand. There's a friend that sticks closer than a brother, when the whole world fails to understand.
The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they're safe. But a rich man's wealth is his strong city, and like a high wall in his own conceit.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. You can speak destruction, you can speak life. Choose your words like you're standing before God above. The poor uses entreaties, but the rich answers roughly back. A man that has friends must show himself friendly, but there's a friend closer than a brother in the pack. Closer than a brother